I don't think I've ever done an interview where I have to stand up before, but this is the way it's going to go today. This is how we are.
This is us.
But first of all, I know that the gang here, you guys all recognize Sky as a producer from Super Troopers 2.
Yeah.
She was one of the donators.
Yes,
Great
shirt.
So,
great shirt.
Thank you.
A little perturbed, you know. I had
Perturbed?
I just had a Facebook memory pop up. It was me at the premiere of Super Troopers 2. My shirt that I love so much. I was a producer on the film, as you guys know.
Yeah. Good job.
And then all of a sudden, I see Broken Lizard is putting out a new movie, and I go, "What did I do wrong last time?
Right.
No, like I wasn't on set. I mean, no craft.
This is embarrassing.
No craft services.
We had your trailer waiting for you and everything.
I-
What happened? I think our people probably called your people, and your people called their people, and I think probably it was.
But what happens if I don't have people and you would just call me directly?
I guess that's the problem.
You gotta get some
You need some people.
Yeah.
You need people.
Yes, we are very excited. The
All right.
entire Broken Lizard crew
Oh, so
is
happy.
here
Wow.
with us, hanging out. Now, Kevin, Steve, I mean, you guys come down all the time.
Yeah, we've been here many times.
We've had you in studio many times.
Yeah.
Jay, you've been in studio
I
before.
have.
But this is new for the rest of the crew
Paulie
here.
and Eric.
This is great.
Hi, guys.
This is great.
That's great.
Welcome
Thank
here.
you. Thank you.
Here, we're happy to have you guys, and we are very excited about this movie.
Yeah. Good.
Because it's kind of different from what we're
Very.
used to.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
you know, we're used to a certain thing from you guys, and you guys have really gone out of the box with Quasi. Tell us about it.
Well, yeah, I mean, we wrote the script like 20 years ago when we wrote Super Troopers. Yeah.
Stop it.
Well, that's because we were.
Stop it.
Yeah,
I'm
just
serious.
now.
Stop it.
No, I'm serious. Stop it.
Well, because this is kind of who we were when we became a comedy group. We liked wigs and costumes and accents, and so we wrote this as kind of an ode to Monty Python. And you know, we kind of sit on a shelf for a few years, and finally after Super Troopers 2, we got the
welcome.
momentum. Thank you to make it.
Okay.
So it's kind of, you know, who we were. You know, wigs and costumes.
And Kevin, you directed it?
Yeah.
Oh, boy, how did you draw that short straw?
I don't know. I think I was the heaviest. We went by weight.
Okay.
And so I put on some pounds so I get the job, and here I am.
Well, that's fantastic.
It used to be skinniest, and then we were like, let's go fatter.
Oh, okay.
And so then I got
Swap it.
I nailed
that
it.
does make sense.
Yeah,
that does make sense. But why? Why did you decide that? You mentioned, you know, Monty Python. Was that the true inspiration here, or did you just decide, you know, we're going medieval, or how did this all come
It was based
about?
on a character that Lemmy used to do.
Yeah, I used to. I worked at a record store with this guy who was he was the head of the jazz and blues department, and he was a side talker.
Okay.
His mouth. And he was a lonely guy. And he used to say, Steve, the saxophone is the loneliest instrument on the planet. And I like to play my saxophone sitting in my window on the hot summer sweaty nights and dream about a woman that probably will not materialize. And we thought this was a great basis for a character.
Yeah, let's make a movie about that guy.
That guy. That guy.
That guy.
That guy. Okay.
Yeah.
So would you do that character like just when you guys were hanging out for fun?
Yeah. And then everyone would do it, and then we're like, let's make this guy figure out how to make this guy a loser and a lovable loser, and then root for him and put him in this situation, and then make him a virgin, you know, and then see where it went.
And he's not a virgin anymore.
He's not a virgin anymore.
And here we are.
Yep.
Here we are.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now when people go to see this movie, because it's coming out 4/20, correct?
Hulu. It's on Hulu.
Hulu, yes.
Hulu. Yep.
So you don't have to go anywhere.
Well,
Coming to you.
Sit on your couch.
Right.
Yep, that's
right.
the best.
That's right.
So when we see this, what are fans of your guys? What are we expecting here? Can we?
I think the idea is like it's still you will recognize our style of comedy. It is all the same types of humor. It's just the environment's totally
Massive
different. So it's
departure.
like I think it's just fun to say, oh yeah, take these guys and put them in a completely different landscape.
Yeah, it's like a funny Braveheart.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we play multiple characters, so we play all the characters in the movie, which is also
that's
kind of
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, which will
Yeah.
mess with your mind if
Yeah.
you're anything like me
Yeah.
and you have just had oral surgery, so you're on painkillers, and then you decide to throw some edibles on top of them.
What?
And then you decide to put Quasi on.
Okay.
You're lucky enough to get the screener.
Perfect way to watch the movie.
Yeah.
She did say it was the greatest movie she's ever seen.
It was amazing. I mean, I
Not just the greatest movie you've ever seen after Oral Surgery, but the greatest movie ever.
Yeah.
Oral surgery and edibles.
Okay,
and then the greatest.
Then the greatest movie.
Yes.
But like seriously, I mean, like I said, painkillers and edibles. But I didn't expect you guys to be playing multiple parts. So literally, like the first time I saw one of you in a secondary role, I look at my husband and he goes, "No, it's still them." But it kind of reminded me of like Coming to America in that way. You know what I mean? Because the parts you guys play are so different from one another that it's shocking when you first realize, like, oh, that's them.
Yeah,
That's
and sometimes people are playing opposite against themselves. Like Kevin has a bunch of scenes with himself.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
Blew my mind.
Playing with yourself.
Blows my mind. Yeah, I think it's myself, and then directing both of those guys.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
Were they hard to work with?
They were very hard to work
Okay.
with.
Which one was the bigger
Had
diva?
to rein them in. Henri Francois was a pain in the ass.
Henri Francois thinks his farts don't smell.
So are there going to be other random characters that we're thinking of making movies out of and things like this?
Well, I mean, we have more of this type of movie scripts, and hopefully this means we can continue to do, because we've got ancient Greece, we've got all these kind of more out there things, and now hopefully in the future we get to make more. Like we're going to make Super Troopers 3, but then we'd like to make another kind of weird one. So
Can we get a broken lizard in space?
I mean, Fast and the Furious went to space,
they did.
so I don't know why
They
we're
did.
going to
Might work. A war movie. I mean, we can really put you guys in anything.
Western, maybe a Western.
Oh, there you go.
I like this.
But I
We're
like.
We're just brainstorming.
We do have a written war movie that takes place in Vietnam, and we were calling it a Vietnamity.
It's its own genre.
It is.
It's its own genre. You guys are really trendsetters.
Yeah, and I'm glad now to know the backstory, because honestly, I'm like, how high were they when they came up with this? Like, because I think every group of friends has that random character that somebody will break into, whether it's your college buddy or like whatever, and you love it, but most of us don't get the opportunity to make a movie around it.
This is why you guys needed her on set again.
Yeah?
I mean,
Damn it!
She's like Scorsese.
she really is. She really is. Incredible stuff, Sky.
She's got a lot of ideas.
Yeah,
Thank you.
none of them are good, but they're still
Excuse me.
they're ideas.
I won't remember them tomorrow, but I think they're good.
So 420 Hulu.
Yep.
This is when it's going down.
This is it. 420 Hulu.
Right.
Watch it in your living room.
This is
Yeah, that's
fantastic.
awesome.
With your friends.
Well, this was obviously an honor having you guys all here at the same time.
Thank you.
This
Thank
is
you.
really cool having
Thank
you guys here. Good luck with the movie. Congratulations on everything. It's just awesome stuff.
Good.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you
man.
guys.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Well, that's it. That's the end of our show. That's why I had to wrap it up. Sorry.
We ran out of time.
We closed down the show. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm going to actually sit down. I'm really tired.